And we welcome you back to the show. Ballet Hispánico is one of the nation's renowned Latino dance organizations and one of America's cultural treasures. The organization brings communities together to celebrate and explore Latino cultures through innovative dance performances, transformative dance training, and enduring community engagement experiences. Joining us to share a little bit more of the details is the Artistic Director and CEO of Ballet Hispánico, Eduardo Vilaro. Thank you so much for being with us, Eduardo. Good to have you back.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you so much for having me back.
Well, listen, you come at a good time. I mean, the weather's changing, things are changing. We're headed for the great outdoors. But obviously, when it comes to the arts and being able to do what you do, you've been impacted by COVID-19. Before we do anything, talk to us about what it's been like for you trying to navigate your organization through COVID-19.
Well, it's been a challenge. And like every organization, we had to pivot and we had to think fast on our feet. But, we're smaller organizations, and especially organizations of color, have been doing this for years. We're celebrating 50 years of being alive and going through difficult periods that still are as challenging as this is. So while it is a different challenge, it is something that we've been accustomed to, which is struggling and persevering. So one of the things we did was immediately pivot to a virtual platform of schools, of our School of Dance, being able to give the classes that are necessary for our community, our Community Arts Partnerships program, which is our outreach and engagement program, to be able to bring dance and dance classes into classrooms and throughout the nation. So we have all kinds of different programs. We started doing panels and talks as part of our 50th anniversary to be able to show the depth and breadth of the artwork that we made. We started doing watch parties with panel discussions, bringing back major artists to talk about their work. So it really turned into something special for us. And we just turned it around. So that has been very important. Of course, we did what everyone did. We shrunk a little bit in order to now open up a little bit more. But, we worked with our staff. We turned virtual, working from home. And now I'm in the office today. We're back. We're opened again. We're doing small programs with our kids. The kids were just here for a few weeks. Now we have the dance company in because we're preparing for a gala on May 27th.
Wow. So talk to us about the summer. I mean, we'll talk about the gala too coming up on May 27th, but I also want to get a chance to talk about the summer programs, right? Because now's the time. It's hard to believe, but we're almost right there in summer. You've been making preparations. What's going to happen this summer for you?
So, we're going to try a blend, we're going to do a hybrid, right? But we're going to do some of that on virtual, some of our programs, and some of them in person, and some of them both. So one of the things we did while we were preparing for this hybrid was prepare our headquarters. So the right equipment so that the students can benefit from teachers being either in person or virtual in our studios, preparing the studios with the space needed, the protocols necessary for COVID, and following the CDCs. So we've been busy because we want to get some of these students back, and they want to come back. We have special programs like Choreo Lab, which allows pre-professional dancers or dancers who are just going into the university to work with choreographers and learn. We have Elevate, which is a program for young students who have never had dance training but want to be a dancer, how to progress them quicker. We also have our School of Dance summer program, which allows young students to participate in the myriad of styles and Latinx culture that we offer. So it's a busy summer. We'll see how it goes with the hybrid, but we're very excited about it.
Yeah, the summer's upon us, and you never know what to expect. I think a lot of people are in anticipation, but I think the fact that we can do things together, that's just a blessing all by itself, So for somebody who may not be so familiar with the School of Dance, I told them that, one of the best and largest renowned cultural organizations in the whole wide world. Give a little bit of history for our viewers who may not be so familiar with your group.
Oh, well, thank you for that question. Ballet Hispánico was founded by Tina Ramirez, an educator, dancer, and choreographer who wanted to give access to the Latino and Latina communities in New York in the 1970s. And so, you know, in the 1970s, we were coming back from another social justice struggle and the cultural wars. So it was a moment where artists of color really started you know, putting stakes in the ground. Alvin Ailey was forming his company, Dance Theater of Harlem, and Tina Ramirez, Ballet Hispánico, right? So that meant bringing artists of color together to create our narratives and our stories. And so we've been doing that for 50 years. We have a professional a professional dance company known throughout the world, international. We tour. It's about 15 dancers. It is wonderful works by BIPOC artists, all telling stories through a combination of contemporary, modern, classical. The genres are a mix because we are such a mix here in our own state and country. And then we have a school of dance, 1,000 kids a year taking classes from 3 years old to 18, getting them on a trajectory to either the arts or a trajectory to go into universities with their talent. And then we have these community arts partnership programs, which is working with community centers, the New York City public schools, with a variety of collaborators to bring our brand of dance and culture into the community.
Yeah. And so a very special time of year for you as well, the 50th anniversary. And I know May 27th, we talked about your program that's getting ready to happen. We just got a few more seconds, but I do want you to let people know what's happening on May 27th and a little bit about that 50th anniversary.
May 27th is our virtual gala. It's going to be, you can join us at ballethispanico.org, our website, to find out more about it. May 27th is the premiere. It is a ticketed event, but just for that day. On May 28th, it's open to the public and free. You know, you can see it on YouTube, or just again, come to ballethispanico.org or follow us on the World Wide Web and social media at ballethispanico.org. It is a culmination of everything. Our students are performing works by huge choreographers. Our dancers are doing works from throughout the 5 decades of our existence. And we have special guests like Lin-Manuel Miranda and his dad, Luis Manuel, Rosie Perez, Darren Walker, Lauren Anderson. So it is going to be just a celebration, a toast to this vision and mission of 50 years.
Great time spending with you, Eduardo, and congratulations. I know, things are moving forward.
Thank you.
You've navigated. Now we can look forward to hopefully a well and a prosperous summer. Thanks for being with us here on Open.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me again.
All righty, Eduardo Vilaro, all the way from Ballet Hispánico, being here with us. And want to let you know, if you want more information, please don't hesitate. Go to their website, visit them, ballethispanico.org, and then also follow them on social media at Ballet Hispánico. All right, we're taking a quick break. We do have more show. Open continues right after this.